Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, you're going to learn the number one skill every product designer needs to know in 2025, how to code using an AI assistant. Designers are uniquely positioned to be an unstoppable force in any company by combining research, problem solving, aesthetics, user experience, and of course, now coding. This is going to be the first video in a series of videos that we're going to be doing of building in public and tackling a huge problem in the industry. Designers don't have a proper home anymore. read.cv acquired, Design Twitter in shambles, InVision a thing of the past. So we're not just talking about it, we're building it. Step by step with your input, I'm going to show you exactly how we do this. Let's dive in. Hey everybody, I know that there's been a lot of discussion about read.cv getting shut down. Actually, I think it was acquired by Perplexity pretty recently, which is an interesting acquisition. I'm kind of wondering what their play was with that. But anyways, it was a great site. I always loved the design. I thought it was so beautiful, great interface. It seemed to have a pretty good mission as well. Anyways, I really thought to myself, hey, wouldn't it be nice if it just continued and like designers didn't need to like find a new home? And well, I thought, hey, maybe this is an opportunity to kind of show you guys how designers these days could start building platforms of their own. And so I'm going to attempt to do this. I don't know if it's going to work. There's a lot of unknowns here. I'm not an expert developer, by the way. I'm pretty amateur at best, but I'm a good designer and I'm good at thinking through experiences. So I'm going to give this a shot. Let's see how it goes. First of all, there was, I believe, something that it said here about exporting your data. So let's just take a look at that. All this today, perplexity in their mission. Okay, this was not an easy decision for us. Okay. And okay, what does this mean? So, data export tool. So let's look at this data export tool. I'm just curious about how they've structured their data, and that may help us. So I had a read.cv at some point. I'm going to sign in, and let's see if I can see how the data gets exported. I think that'll be helpful for us later. Okay, now I'm signing in. I'm going to click that. Okay. Oh, perfect. Look at that. It's even formatted nicely. I can even get it as a Next.js project. Interesting. All right, I'm going to download that. I'm going to download this. I'm going to download this. This is super fascinating. I was not expecting this information. It's almost like they want me to copy this. All right. I created a windsurf project for this. I'm actually going to take the files I just downloaded, which are over here in these zips. I'm gonna first I got to extract these. Oops. Okay. That I guess I've never sent a message, so that's probably why that's empty. And I've never really done a post personally. Okay, looks like we got at least this information. And the Next.js should be like a really big one. I'm very curious what's in there. But yeah, I'm going to drop those. Oh, wait, sorry. I think that's not going to work. I need to do it at at this level. So here's my assembly.cv. That's what I'm calling this for now as a test. And I'm going to move that into here. All right. I've given it some instructions. I said I want to make a clone of HTTPS read.cv. I included some files to look at in the public folder. The platform should have user authentication and Google sign-in, user management with CRUD, user types free, pro, and hiring manager plans. Users should be able to post work like you might on a social feed and give and receive feedback for that work, just like Reddit with upvoting should have all the same pages as read.cv, needs to have the ability to pay for subscriptions through Stripe. Pretty basic, but I mean, not basic, complicated. I'm just going to see I'm going to press enter and see how it does. Here we go. All right. So it's It's doing its thing. I'm very excited. I think this would be really cool if it works. We're going to use Next.js just like they did, it looks like. So that's awesome. Next.js is a great platform. And it's broken down all the steps it's going to do. Yeah, it looks like we're like already setting up a lot of great stuff here. This is all in just the package JSON, but I can see the beginnings of like what this app will become. And it's just so incredibly fast. I mean, look how quickly it's creating all this stuff. You can click on some of these just to see what they're looking like. Okay, this is our database, it looks like. It's using something called Prisma. I think that might be through Versal. I could be wrong. Versal is the company that makes Next.js, which is a server-side rendering coding language, I believe is maybe how you'd refer to it. It's definitely one of the best ones out there for sure. It's built upon React, I know. So if you're familiar with React, Versal, or Next.js, awesome company. That group also makes VO, which is a AI coding assistant, which I also highly recommend you check out. It's very, very good, especially when going from Figma or like image to code. It does a really, really great job. Okay, it looks like it built the basic structure, and we got an npm install. So I'm going to press insert into terminal here, and let's just make sure, good, we're in the right folder. I'm going to do npm install. This should install all my dependencies. Let's see if even, it would be amazing if just the baseline app is working with no errors. Okay, it looks like there was one vulnerability, but overall, I don't think it was an issue. And then let's hit these up. Whoops, I think I accidentally put those in the wrong place. We gotta copy these, or I can copy from here. It says 2 is to set up your Postgres database, update the ENV with your credentials, set the MPX auth. Okay, initialize the database. So let's check the ENV. It seems like it's missing some important information. So I will need to get Stripe set up. We can do that later. Google client. Okay. So I don't know what to do. So I'm going to chat with it, and I'm going to ask, what info do you need from me, and how can I get it? The Google OAuth, I'll have to figure out. Good, so that's going to do that. I do probably need to switch that over to write. While that's doing that, there were some other instructions here. Okay, so that was for this. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna change it to write. Okay, do it. And I'm gonna go back up here because I'm gonna read, it did ask for the client ID for or the Google Cloud Console. So I'm gonna go to Google Cloud Console. I'm gonna sign in through my Academy account. Let's continue. Sign in. Awesome. So here I am in Google Cloud. I am going to create a new project, and we're going to call it assembly.cv. Yeah, we can keep it for Academy, and then browse. I guess, yeah, I guess that's okay. We'll just call it assembly. Okay, so that's creating. Once that's done, I think we can get the credentials we will need. Yeah, I think we have to wait for that to finish. Okay, there it is. All right. I think we have to go over here and get our credentials somehow. So let's just take a look and see. Let's see. Create new project. Enable Google Plus API. Is it really Google Plus? Well, okay. I'm going to come back to that. Let's see what this did. Look for a connection string or connection parameters. Copy. Okay. We'll try again. This is the connection string. Let's copy it. Thought it was what we had before, but maybe it changed for some reason. Yeah, all right, well, something changed. Clearly, maybe when we reset the password, it changed. Okay, let's try again. Hopefully that works. Yeah, it looks like it worked. Okay, we are getting a different error. Okay, it's updating. Try again. Ah, another error. Okay. Okay. Neon console. Let's just open that up. This Neon console, new project. For some reason, I couldn't see this before. Assembly.cv. Yeah, latest Postgres. We're going to use AWS. And sure. And okay, there's Postgres. So we're going to copy this and let's paste that here. Okay. So now that we've got that, I think we have that, and then, all right. You might need to authenticate the Neon. Let's see what it's saying. Apologies, let me try again. Okay. Well, now that we've set this up, let's go to the dashboard. We're here. Let's do connect. Let's copy the snippet. And not really sure why it's called that, but let's call it assembly. The owner should be assembly owner. We're going to copy this. Let's see. Neon, PW. And create. And we're going to copy this. Okay. Hopefully, it did it for me. I'm going to tell it to do it. Okay, here we go. Google Cloud Console API Service Credentials. Let's go over to Google. And I need to find credentials. So I'm going to search for credentials. There it is. And I need to create. And what did it say here? Configure consent screen. Okay, so first, I think we need to configure, auth consent screen. Okay. Go to new experience, sure. Get started. Assembly. I'll just use my credentials for now. Internal. And for now, we'll just use my email. I agree. All right, that's just to like get this up and running. Otherwise, we'd use external. And I haven't bought a domain yet, so still more to do. Create OAuth or oath. I don't know how to say that. Figure consent screen. Okay, we have this. Browse. Okay. For now, I'm just going to use the Academy. Oh, you know what? I think I created something a long time ago for this name. Okay, we'll use this. Assembly. App domain. Link to. Okay, so let's just use assembly.cv. I don't know if that's going to work because I don't own that, but we'll see. And I'll just make these up. I don't know if they need to be real just yet. Terms. And I think for this, you just kind of do like local host 3000. Oh, maybe I just do this. Okay, it didn't like that. Oh, I guess that's why. Assembly.cv. All right, let's just save for now. That's our consent screen. Now we got to get the credentials. Okay, let's go back here. I think we got to create the client. Okay, I thought I did this. I'm going to just refresh. Maybe that's the issue. But let's just try to create auth and see what happens. Okay, now I think it's going to work. So this is for a web application. It's called Assembly. For now, I think we have to add like localhost, but I could be wrong. Localhost 3000. Okay, create. All right, so now that that's done this, I really got to remember not share these keys with you guys. But I'm going to grab these from Google Auth. And I think this is what it needs from me. These are probably not best practices, by the way, in terms of application security to record all of this, but I just want to show you guys like this working and how I would go about it. I started to learn a lot of this stuff. It did take me a little while, but knowing what to write and even chat with with Windsurf to help instruct me, it's helped me a lot and I've learned a lot. So it's very exciting times. Okay, so it looks like we're ready to start our server. It says here npm run dev. I'm going to press that and press enter. Let's see if this thing loads up. Okay, good signs. No errors at the moment. Seems like it's ready. Let's go check. So here we are. We're going to fire up localhost 3000. So curious. Oh, okay. We got an error. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to copy this and just paste it into here. Okay, looks like it needs a next themes package. Okay, I'm going to exit that, npm install again, and npm run dev. Okay, no errors. Okay, well, no, we did get some errors. All right, I'm going to actually grab all this, copy it, paste it, let it read the errors and figure out why it's broken. Okay, there's the globals.css clearly missing and some fonts. All right, let's close that and try again. By the way, I'm pressing Control C to close the terminal while it's running, like the server while it's running like this. I just do Command C and it turns off, or clears the command line. All right, we're gonna go back to Brave here. I'm gonna just refresh. Oh, all right, we got something working here. It does not look pretty, but it's up. So I'm gonna press sign in. Let's see what happens. It might work, might not. Okay, it did not. Let's go back here, grab these errors, see why it didn't work. I'm actually not sure what Prisma is. Let's look that up. Next, I think it's part of Next.js. Okay, so Prisma's their database, I guess. What is Prisma? Prisma makes working with data easy. It offers type-safe Node.js and TypeScript ORM. Okay. Global database caching, connection pulling, and real-time database events. So how they fit together. Okay. Okay, allows you to query the database, it looks like. Not really sure. I'm not an expert how databases work. I know there's like Postgres. So yeah, I don't know why we're using Neon versus Prisma. I'm going to ask, why do we use Neon and Prisma? I mean, before it was kind of pushing us towards some other databases. I didn't understand. I thought Supabase was a database. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. So together they provide a robust, scalable database. Okay. Okay, so it's good. All right, I'm good with that. Let's go back here. Let's cancel our server and run dev again. And let's just see if we're getting the same errors. Refresh our sign in. All right, still getting some errors. Going back here. And I'm going to copy this and paste it. Oops, let's, before we do that, let's just do a write actually. Because I just want it to go and fix the errors, not like have to explain it all. I know this isn't the exciting part. This is a lot of the back end setup. But a lot of times the back end is really important to set up first, just so you can get that out of the way and then move on to building the rest of your platform. It's my preferred way of working. It just, even though it's not the most exciting part, in my opinion, better to have a developer, by the way, who knows how to do this really well, help with this part, and then you are focused on the front end. Okay, looks like there was a bunch of stuff it didn't like, wants us to remove. Okay, let's try running it again. Okay, no errors that time. That's good. Let's go back. Let's go to sign up because we're going to need to create an account first. We did get a 404 here. Let's see. It doesn't show here, but let's take inspect in the console. That's probably where the 404 is. Well, I didn't explain anything. I'm going to just tell it that sign up or sign up page is giving a 404 not found. Yeah, I think it was confused here. It already has a basic setup. Yeah, I guess it didn't create the sign up page. Forgot about that. Okay. I think it automatically, the server checked here, but let's just restart it just in case. Still getting a 404. Let's just, I think you removed the sign up and sign in. We need both for this platform to work. I'm kind of curious to go back at the public files here and just look at, for example, some of the things that were provided to us, like Next.js app. I mean, it looks like we got all their CSS. Is it true? Let's see. Not all of it. Okay, we're going to install whatever that is. I think it's some sort of cryptographic key, probably to, for security purposes. For our routes, I see. Let's take a look here. I think it's under sites. Let's see if there's any other CSS files. Well, I guess I could do a search. .css. Yeah, I couldn't find it exactly, but well, not important right now. Let's just go back here. Push this to Prisma. Okay, looks like I synced our database. Okay, says that it should be good to go. I do want to ask, do we have hot reloading happening? Hot reloading will mean the server just is continuously looking to see if there was a change. I think it does because I see it happened a bunch of times. And it just prevents me having to always run npm run dev. Okay. Let's just go back over here while that's doing it. But it doesn't look like it hot reloaded. Like, I don't know. I'm only seeing sign in with Google. All right, let's stop that. Not necessary. Let's tell it what's going on. I still only see sign in with Google on the home page. We need all routes. Okay. Here's our app, by the way. It's all the structure is set up here. Accept all. All right. Let's, okay, I see it reloaded nice automatically. So let's sign up now. Let's see what happens. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to just type my information here. Sure. Test. Oh, actually, I do want to try to sign up with Google. Let's see if that works. Access blocked. Okay, probably has something to do with the authentication. So let's just see. It's going to know what to do here. It's going to tell me how to fix this problem. Okay, we need these. All right, so we're going to go back to the OAuth. We're going to set these up as, what did it say? Redirects. So these are authorized, and then these are redirects. One of them, all right, I need to separate them. Add URI. Okay, save. Okay, let's try again. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to hit back. Okay, let's try to sign up again. Wow. Every time we do this, it makes me so excited. I'm going to sign in with my credentials. Just like amazing that I was able to get that working. Okay, so it's signed in, I think, but we're on the same page. And so I'm going to just, I'm going to give this log here and say, okay, I think it's signed in, but it just redirected to the same sign up page. I think it should take us to the explore page. All right, so I posted the error because there was an error here, null constraint violation fields, so it didn't like something. So my guess is it didn't write to the database either about our credentials. So if I go to Neon, let's see if we can see anything in tables at all. Okay, we do have the concept of an account, a post, profile, session, upvote users, but I don't see any users. All right. This is going to push to Prisma. And I have to see, like, where do we manage Prisma? I have no idea. Might need that again. So I'm going to just like Prisma next. Let's open that up and just see if how we access this. I have no idea. Okay, it's doing its thing. Okay, seems like it's doing the development server here. I am going to get rid of one of these. here's where I can see my different terminals. Sometimes it will automatically start it for me, so you might be running two at the same time. Now let's run dev again. I see that it's on the wrong port. We want it to be on port 3000. Okay. Let's go back to our site here. Let's refresh the page. Let's sign in. Oh, look at that. So interesting. It's like created the concept of a portfolio for me. Discover amazing portfolios and connect with other professionals. Cool. I mean, we're signed in. We have a site. There's nothing else. Did a terrible job with all the UI, but we have something set up. I'm going to call that progress. Let's talk to it. I'm going to go back to the very beginning because I gave so much great detail here, and I'm going to just say, okay, the base is now set up. Let's look back at the original instructions and get the content into all the pages. You know, I don't think it did enough. I want to be very explicit. Really read thoroughly all the docs in at public. Okay, now I'm gonna have it do that. Hopefully it like really studies this thing. All right, here we go. Making some adjustments to the database, looks like. Also, while it's doing that, I do want to check Neon. Like, is it creating these users? Like, how is that getting managed? I'm oh, for some reason it's on Neon DB. Okay, yeah, there's me. It created the session. We didn't set up email verification, so we do need to look back at that, make sure for security purposes that's set up. It has like my Google URL, like my image. This is cool, man. Like it's already setting up connections to the other parts of the database. We are in business for sure. Okay. Going to just accept all these. It's helping with our database stuff, making sure it's properly structured. Looks like there was an error. Start importing Prisma client. Okay. Interesting. All right, it's giving me some options here. Yeah, I'll just ignore the warnings. That's fine. We're at the beginning of the project. It's not going to break anything. Great. That did the schema. Awesome. Okay. Settings page. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's just refresh our page. All right. Didn't love that. Oh, our server might not be up. Let's run dev. That's important. If you're getting a 404, that is why. So, all right, here we go to dashboard. It's your dashboard. I don't see anything else. I think it just set up the schema stuff. Now, okay, great. But there is no linking. To other, oh, I guess not. There's no navigation. Like all the UI is not really pulled together into a proper site, and the styling is not great. Have a look at public for inspiration. I really want to mimic read.cv style. And I'm going to give the link so it can maybe even go there and read it. I feel like it's not reading read.cv. So you must visit their website and figure out how to apply such a sexy look. Let's see how it does. And kudos to you guys at read.cv. You guys killed it. The design was beautiful. I loved it. Okay, it is struggling a little bit for some reason with the ask, but I think it's correcting itself. Yeah, I think it's getting a little confused with the files I provided versus the read.cv. It's not looking at everything. It just analyzed this one global CSS. And yeah, I'm not sure why. I mean, the public folder has a ton of stuff in it. What I might do is break apart the task and just say, can you like study the public folder? And that's it. Like keep it really simple, let it learn. Now we could take screenshots of read.cv. I just don't think it'll do a great job. Usually doesn't. Screenshots are tough, and uploading images to Windsurf is usually not very successful. Okay. Next themes, I think, is like pretty nice out of the box. So let's see if it helps us here. Keep getting errors, but okay. Server's running. Oh, we got an error. Let's see if it caught the error or if I should tell it. Yeah, it didn't catch the error, so I'm gonna have to show it the error. Copy, paste. Let's see, Next.js UI. I think they have their own Next.js or Versal components. Geist, right? That was their system. Yeah, they've got a really nice design system, very basic, but very nice. I don't know if this is what's being used, but it is very nice. All right, so updating some of the CSS, which is great. All right, let's run this server again. Hopefully there's no errors. Ah, there is an error. Let's feed that back in. While that's going, I am going to take a few screenshots just to have them for posterity here. Yeah, of the main feed and some of the key experiences. Okay, I never added that much stuff. Maybe I'm going to click on someone else's profile who's done a good job of putting together a proper portfolio. Let's check out Richard here. Yeah, he's got a pretty good one. I'm just going to I'm going to screenshot this. Cool. Let's download that for later. And the search experience is kind of funky with them. Not a whole lot here. We can rebuild that later. Following, not that interesting. And then I guess we can save this one. Let's see, what are domains? Okay, so you can basically buy a domain or purchase a template for your, and I will save that. Just trying to get the baseline here. Posts, this too, probably a good one to include. And I don't know why they separated those out. That's interesting. And then let's see, manage account. Sure. We'll grab that. Just in case it does a really terrible job with this. Okay, let's see, make sure there's no errors. All right, I think we're in the clear. Let's go back to localhost. Okay, something is happening here with another error. Let's grab this and paste it again. Okay, I see. I am gonna. Okay, I think I might need to stop these, but let's just see. I think I might have a port clash. Okay, those might have closed when I closed them. Oh, okay. Didn't like that either. Let's keep feeding it the errors. It's really struggling with these colors in Tailwind. I don't know why. Let's kind of take a look at where this might be happening. It's in global CSS, so that's this file. For some reason, it doesn't like these variables. I have no idea why. It seems normal. Um, okay. All right, let's restart. I really hope those errors are gone so we can just start building this and make it awesome. Damn, we got another one. Okay, looks like there's some sort of conflict at the bottom, which is one of the issues. I don't know where. Huh. It even built the dark mode, apparently. Not necessary, in my opinion, but it's fine. We got to close this one. Let's close this and try again. Want it on 3000. God damn. Another issue, but it looks like it's not colors this time, so that's positive. Sometimes this requires this brute force approach and can take hours to figure out a bug. But of course, if I was really skilled as a developer, I might know how to figure this out sooner. But instead, I'm just kind of forced to be at the bay of the LLM. Usually, it's pretty good at figuring out what the issues are, though. And you can always try a different model too, like DeepSeek or ChatGPT. Sometimes they do a better job of debugging. It really depends. DeepSeek in particular is kind of interesting, but it really depends on your, comfort level of using that tool. Let's stop the server again. Let's stop this one and run dev again, just so it's working properly. God damn. Okay, looks like text now secondary. What I'm going to do though is look for all errors like this and anticipate problems. Hopefully, like, it can just do it in one swoop. I don't want this to keep going one by one. And global CSS, is that only here? Like, where is it editing that? I'm not really in Tailwind config, so maybe this is where it's editing it all. You don't really see the diffs. For some reason, I guess I got to click it to see, but now I see how it's changing everything. Layout too. Okay. Well, I see that it's at least kind of anticipating the problems and let's try again. Please work. Pretty please. Filing not found. Okay. Still having issues. Background primary does not exist. Okay. I wish I could skip to the good parts, guys. I mean, this is the reality of coding with a coding assistant. You got to just, brute force the errors sometimes. I do think it does help if you read these and like really try to understand and think through it with the system. Sometimes I'm able to help it. Sometimes I'm just like, I have no idea what you're doing. So, God help me. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's just stop this, move this, run another server. Okay, there was another error. At least it was only one this time, so, or two, sorry. Max with layout does not exist. Yeah, I wonder like where these came from, like if those are from Tailwind or something else. Like where are we do have two Tailwinds. Tailwind config, Tailwind TS, and like I'm not sure why there's two actually, TS and JS. I'm gonna ask. Could be causing all our conflicts. Okay, I see there was another error. Question, I see at Tailwind config.js and at tail TS. Could this be causing our issues? Oof. I don't know why it made both. That's super annoying. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Get rid of that thing. And then let's do this too. Let's try doing that again. Okay, we got an error, another error. But at least, we don't have conflicting files. So, hopefully we can figure this out. You're getting the real experience here, guys, that's for sure. I was in chat mode before, and it could have contributed to this not working. You apply changes. That's why it didn't allow me to like automatically do it before. That makes sense. All right, I'm going to just close that server and let's let it do its thing. All right, crossing my fingers. Okay, there's a lot of positive indicators here. All right, let's go give it a try. It's okay. We are getting somewhere. There's a feed. Okay, explore, assembly CV. Explore, okay. Definitely it's coming together. Some 404 pages, but see, even some styling is definitely coming through. Love it. Let's well, this is a good time, I think, to essentially save this. Um, and yeah, we need to save this to our Git. I think, let's see what happens here. Allow. Okay, it's looking at all the files. Git responded has too many active changes. Some of your features will be okay. I'm not exactly sure what I did here. Wow, there's 10,000 files here. Let me just double check that I didn't just like basically get my entire. Yeah, I'm not sure what I did there. We're gonna discard all the changes. Again, not a master of this, but definitely doing my best. Okay, good. Those are gone. Let's see what this is looking at. I think this is like not not connected to the right GitHub, and I'm gonna troubleshoot that later. We're gonna move on. We don't need to save it. It's okay. This goes to crap. We'll fix it. But I don't know if this is in this set up the right project. You know what? We're gonna ask. Wait, let's just see if we can fix it really quick. I need to set up Git, but I think I'm in the wrong place. So the reason we want to set up Git, right, is because we want to track all our changes and like have some save points we can go back to. I mean, the this tool is not enough for that. So let's can we check where it's currently looking though? Because like I think it's looking at the wrong place. Yeah, I don't want to do it in code. That was the problem. It's like we get it our entire repository, which is not good. Oops, wrong place. Let's go here. Insert. Okay, let's just do that. Oops, click into here, then do insert. Nope, also not working. Copy, go down here, paste. Okay, and let's, oh yeah, it has a lot of stuff here. Okay, I just want to show it these results. Yes, please remove that. That is not a good thing. Okay, now we're going to copy this. That's going to take us to the right folder to init. Okay, then copy, paste, git ignore, and then we're going to oh, I think, yeah, did I do this? Yeah, I did. and then git ignore, we're going to grab that, and I'm going to add this, save, and then copy, git add, initial comment. Okay. All right, so now we're tracking our changes properly, I think. Okay, let's go back to our app and see what we need to do. I really want the architecture and styling to be right. So let's try, and I'm going to just add a new chat here so that, we just kind of start fresh. And I took all those great screenshots. Let's go find them all. And yeah, here they are. I guess we can do, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Here is some of the styling I want. Can you mimic this? Styling and structure. All right. Just gonna go sit down for a sec. Been standing for the whole time. I'm actually curious what font they use for read.cv. Let's take a look. They had a beautiful font, as I recall. Let's, yeah, if we actually just inspect this, take a look at account, go to computed. Okay, so they use one called graphic. Let's go find that. Is that a free font? Where do we get graphic? Graphic font. Type today. Looks like it's probably not a free font. That's all right. We can find something like it. Yeah, it's quite costly, but makes sense. Free. Okay, got a few options here. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, Inter's a pretty good one. Probably Inter would be a good replacement. Okay. Oh, look at that. It literally used Inter for us. That's amazing. We just said it and it did it. All right. This is not running, so I think we're going to need to npm run dev. And let's see how it did with that. Like, I don't know. I'm hoping it did a good job. It says ready. Does it need to compile the rest? Usually it does, but okay, let's go back here, refresh. Oh, okay, we got some errors. It didn't apply the changes because, okay. Let's go back here, revert this error. Can you apply all the changes? Okay, it wrote the changes. It didn't apply them though. I would have had to do that manually, so I'm going to ask it to do it for me. That's going to take a minute. Okay, while that's going on, let's keep inspecting their site to see Any other clues we can get about the system that they built this on? Maybe some libraries, or like, you know what I actually could do is let's copy. Oh, that's the head. I meant to go to the HTML here. I'm going to copy this whole HTML, and I'm going to go over to like ChatGPT, and I'm going to ask, can you tell me what component libraries they are using? It may struggle with this because of the context window, but yeah, maybe that was a mistake. Might crash my OpenAI, but it should let me know in a second if it did. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, let's npm install that. Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna crash my OpenAI. Let's go back and get rid of that so it doesn't kill my memory. Oh, it's doing something actually, shockingly. I don't know how it would manage that context window. Okay, well, while that's doing its thing, we're going to go check out our site again. Our server's not running. Let's fix that. Make sure there's no errors. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's refresh. Okay, we did get another error. Okay, let's go back to OpenAI. Okay, yeah, it didn't like what I asked. Let's try a different approach. Maybe just I'll create a new chat because that one is just I should probably delete that chat. Okay, I think I'm gonna just have to close my chat GPT. You know, what we can do is in here in our chat, what or memories. Okay, let's fix our errors first, and then we'll look at their coding libraries. Looks like they use a combination of radix primitives, Tailwind, Framer Motion. Radix is a really nice component library. Okay, hopefully this resolves our issues. We're still having some layout. Really doesn't like this layout thing that keeps coming up as an error. Okay, made a lot of changes this time. Good. All right, I think that's going to be probably a net good thing. Geez, we still have this layout issue. Can you do a thorough check of why these errors keep coming up? Oh, I see. I see. I'm in chat mode again. This is always the challenge. Okay, try again. None of these changes were being made. It just was like I was going in circles with the same thing. Okay. Okay, let's try again. Hopefully that worked. Okay, or not. These layout containers really been killing us. Okay, looks like it's gonna like really do some surgery here. Okay, we're gonna try to run the app again. Okay, I think it's actually working this time. Okay, let's go back over to Brave, refresh, make sure we're back. We're still running. Okay, I am not seeing any of the structural changes that we were hoping for. None of the design and structure changes have been applied. Look at these images. I want an app that looks and is structured exactly like it. Okay, cool. I see it's creating a sidebar. That's positive. Might even be able to see the changes happening here real time. I saw the font just changed. It already looks nicer. I think, let's see if that's Inter now. Kind of curious. Computed. Yeah, here it is, Inter. Okay, did run into some errors though. It's creating some new stuff, so it makes sense. Probably is because we're creating these new components and it hasn't fed them into the main layout just yet. Yeah. All right, I'm just telling it to add it all and also address these errors. Hey, wow. Now we're talking. This is really starting to feel like read.cv. These icons look cool, very minimalistic. I'm digging it. That star, I don't know why they did that, but okay. Very, very close. We are definitely getting closer. This is awesome. Um, wow, even has some tabs built in. Okay. Yeah, I do want it to have access. All right. Oh man, finally getting to the good stuff here, guys. I appreciate you being on this journey with me. It's hard, but it's fun. I gotta say that coding is such a up and down journey. It is so frustrating. You just want to pull your hair out sometimes. And when you achieve something, it is like euphoria. You just want to jump up and down like a madman. I get why people like being engineers. Solving problems is so great, and this tool obviously makes it a lot easier. I'm not doing a whole lot, but I am doing something. So this is pretty cool. All right, we're gonna just kind of test this and see if we got it to a good place, and then we're gonna stop because I think we've got it to a pretty good place. Let's just get these errors done, and hopefully get it to a place where at least it's like having some semblance of a product. I guess dark mode has an issue right now. Not a requirement, by the way. We can probably remove that. Let's just see if it fixes it in one go. If not, we'll tell it to get rid of that. Okay. Okay. I think it resolved that issue, but now there are some other issues. Oh, it's still fixing stuff though. Yeah, I guess all the components probably going to need the dark mode to be applied. So it's doing a lot. Okay, let's just run dev again just to see. All right, let's just refresh the page. I'm gonna go to our home page. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Dark mode. Nice. That's awesome. Not all of it is working, but let's get some of these errors in there. Yeah. All right, we're very close. Okay, it's compiled. Let's just refresh this page and see if it'll work. Okay. I am gonna turn it back on light mode because it's just a little easier to see, but we got some images flowing in, even some animations happening on the I don't even know what happened to those images. Let's see, did it change something? Oh, it is making some edits. Okay, yeah. Make the directory, sure. So it used placeholders, but okay. So it's adding some now. But this is pretty cool. All right, once that's done, we'll run it again. Oh, cool. It's going to pull in Unsplash images, which is very cool. Probably can get some images also from our folders here, I'm going to just type in like JPG. Let's see what these are. Like if we're able to grab any of these from directly from these could have been from read.cv. That would be nice. Let's just see if it will actually open. I doubt it. Yeah. And if we look in our folders, maybe we can just check to see our public folder if any of those have been saved here. Let's check this. I think those are there. Site files. I think those are all links that are kind of like protected, but let's see if there's anything else that might help give us information. I guess they're just being pulled in via their API. Okay, that doesn't matter. All right, so let's run dev mode again. Let's see if we can get these images showing up, and then we're gonna call it. We got to a really great place. Okay, oh, we did have some unsplash errors. Let's just fix those so it looks nice. Okay, looks like the API changed. Okay, it's reconfiguring. Okay, nice. All right. So those are coming in. Awesome. Some of these things can't be clicked just yet. Some of these CRUD operations are not set up. But I think you can see that we're getting the baseline of an app here. I mean, even look, there's these animations that happen in between page loads. Like, I am just so impressed with what we were able to build so far. This has full authentication built in. We're able to log in with Google. Like, we're in business, folks. So I'm going to be trying to do some more of these tutorials. I know this is a long one. This is one of my first ones. But if you like this content, please like and subscribe. I'm going to try to put some more out. And yeah, excited to see what y'all do with this. This is just the beginning. We might actually launch this as a community, right? Just an alternative to read.cv as that's going away. Maybe other people want to join. You know, definitely been a dream of ours for a long time. So, you know, outside of Academy, of course, maybe fostering a more digital community. So more to come. Talk to you guys soon. See you later.